Okay, so we are currently waiting for the completed kit, or at least complete from Shell Valley's side of things, to be picked up. It may happen today. It really just depends on whether or not the driver's able to get there and all that. Shipping when you're shipping cars around the country, not exactly it's not an exact science, right? Or at least it appears to not be. So. If they get it today, then it could potentially be here in the next week or so. I'm on the West Coast, and that's the Midwest, Nebraska. So, it's a few days, and if there's any weather heading over the pass, that kind of stuff could cause delays, and also depends on what else they have to pick up and drop off in the meantime. But this is mine. So let's talk a little bit about what I put in it. In the last video, I mentioned that I'm throwing in a 347 from Blueprint, along with a 5-speed Tremec TKX. I'm having a Ford 9-inch rear end with a 350 in there. I went with, I think it was the 18-inch wheels with the Nitto grapplers, and I like the way it feels the wheel well. This is, like I said, this is my car. This is the one that's being shipped to me. If you also notice, I'm not doing side exhaust here, so I don't have the cutouts for the side pipes. I am going undercar exhaust. I two things. I do actually really enjoy the look of the street version, rather than the semi comp or comp. And I also want to take this on road trips, so a little quieter, I'm hoping, and then also reducing the chance, or eliminating the chance of somebody's leg getting burned, getting in and out of the car. I have a young daughter and a teenage son, and my wife, who, I don't want any of them getting a snake bite. So that was a part of that. I know some folks are like, you can't build one without it, but to each their own. I know there's a lot of other folks who are doing undercar exhaust. Larry with Basin Hot Rods, his is a Hurricane, and he's got undercar exhaust on his. It's looking pretty rocking. So I didn't do power steering, didn't do air conditioning. It's convertible, and here on the West Coast, where at least where I live, it doesn't get too hot. We do have some of our hot days, but that's not a huge deal. I did put a defroster on there, and then I'm kind of been toying with the idea of either getting a hard top or a soft top made for this. There's a company not too far from me that makes hard tops, and I talked to them, and they mentioned that they may be able to, if I took this up to them, they could spec a hard top to it, so and build it specifically for the Shell Valley kit, which would be kind of neat to have that option for other folks building Shell Valleys, get a hard top if they like. I also did dual roll bars, as you can see by this picture here, because these are kind of scary cars, right? There's a real respect that needs to be had with these, and I'm about form, but also function and safety. So I'll have 5-point harnesses in there, not just lap belts, and yeah, dual roll bars. Buddy of mine was asking if I wanted to wear a helmet while I'm driving it. I'm not racing this, or at least not anytime soon. I may go get some racing courses in it, and then we'll see where we're at that point. Um, let's see, what have I not mentioned here? Colors. So right now, the top of the list is a sapphire blue, which was the color that was on a 1967, and I think 66 Mustang. And it's pretty cool blue. It's not the typical guardsman blue that you see with a lot of Cobras with the stripes. If I do a racing stripe, it'll be ghost stripe, so it won't be terribly obvious. A lot of the street cars didn't have stripes. So I may just forego that completely, and just have a standard color. I do like that kind of solid look. Or if I do a stripe, like I said, it'd be ghost stripe, or maybe some really nice pinstripes or something like that. So, and then I don't have, I think I mentioned this, I don't have power steering in here. With the car this small and this light, I'm not overly concerned about needing that up front. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to do an oil cooler. I think it kind of just depends on how much space I have in there. And then I'd love to get the battery up front if that's a possibility, but we'll see as time goes on. We'll figure that one out. One of the coolest things is I got my dyno spec sheet from Shell. Dana sent it over, and this 347's hopping. It's got 447 foot-pounds of, horsepower in it, and I think it was 455 foot-pounds of torque. So it's gonna be quick, and it's gonna be fun. So anyway, I think that's it for now. I'm hoping the next video will be delivery day. We'll get some video of that and share that when it gets here. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I hope you like it.